It just balances at a certain point. You would. You'd be OP. Totally OP. You'd be Emperor of the Galaxy by now if they hadn't held you back. I know that vibe. I'm like, I can't remember. I couldn't remember where I left my ass if it wasn't screwed onto my body.
Wait.
But if I could,
I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I'd be unstoppable. The universe had to give other people the chance. Fuck you, game. I'm not going back to that fucking trailer. For no other reason than spite. I'm not going back there. Welcome to paradise, you bet, Murph-Doc. How you doing? Got stomped by a moose twice today. Stole two of my arrows before he disappeared. No. Good to see you, Cope. Man, it's already 3 o'clock. I'll try to keep going though, right up until like Tiger comes home. I'm not sure what the traffic's gonna look like for us getting out there. It's supposed to be at 6:30. Like it starts, like it's, like a door's open at 6:30 type of deal. With the actual thing happening at 7. God damn it. That was a pure panic shot. I couldn't register that he was scared fast enough to not shoot. Stupid dog. Betrayed my last allies, took over their planets. Then you're galactic ruler, hell yeah. Are you walking back towards me, little pupper? Have you not learned your lesson? Well, I fear that I've made a horrible mistake. I'm not sure which direction I went exactly. Not cooked, yeah, we're in Blackrock. Let's see. Oh, this intersection again, that's right. Line that way, potentially that way, huh? Well, let's do this. Let's see if we can get to the stupid relay station again. Pretend it isn't cursed. Asked me if I wanted to quit because I had no competition. What? It doesn't want you to just to enjoy the spoils of your victory? Walking up to right now, but we're about to find out. It had a big arch, so it's got to be something cool, right? I'm pretty sure this is just Jailer's residence. Oh, I think I saw a mushroom though. Yeah, I did. It's the endgame content. Yeah, there you go.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Might be retreating to the Timberwolf Mountain Cave. Sometime soon. Oh, we're giving up and making a fire here. I think that's just as well. Any bunnies left out here? No? I never... What? No way. These labels just had to have reset. There's no way I didn't search these. I'm gonna choose to believe that they reset. Because I know I looted this. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know if you guys,
Come on, little fire!
I mean, I know you're Hitchhikers fans, but, I don't know how much you guys like to read presently, but, Tiger is in love with this, this book series called Expeditionary Force. Or at least that's the name, I think the name of the series. But even though I'm not, like, you know, listening to every word or reading every word, I enjoy it every time I listen to it. Is there a Zoe Deschanel movie called that? This is very much like a sci-fi space exploration, space battle type of book. But specifically, the audiobook is narrated by R.C. Bray, and he is just, like, top-notch. If any book is narrated by him, it's gonna be interesting. It can at least be entertaining to listen to, even if it's bad. Sort of like Ender's Game, yeah. Little more grown up, I guess. But a lot of that kind of, like, intergalactic politics, interspecies politics, stuff like that. But mainly there's a an AI character, an artificial intelligence that is discovered by this ship of, you know, humans. And the personality that this AI has chosen to have is such a delightful such a delightful experience. And R.C. Bray does such a good job of it too. But he refers to himself as Skippy the Magnificent. And it's really good. Like, even the dramatic parts are really good, but when Skippy decides to be comic relief, it's fantastic. But I would definitely recommend, like, that. I mean, the book, I'm sure, is great by itself. If you're looking for a new book to read that scratches your sci-fi space exploration itch. But the absolute, like, chef's kiss is the audiobook. Trying to get through Wheel of Time. About 75% done, which I think is okay considering I started at the end of the end of last year. Yeah. Wheel of Time is a long, long, long read. One of these days I've got to sit down and read that. I like reading, I don't love reading. I'm lazy, I like having physical copies. The series I'm reading now is Overlord. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like think of myself as a reader because there are books that I've liked, and if I like a book, I will keep reading it and, you know, have that be a regular part of my day. But books that I'm just that into come once every several years, you know. Oh, the stanza long one, huh? MMO guild leader to guild to fall apart and the game to fall apart. They're shutting down the servers and suddenly gets teleported to a new world. What? Why does that sound familiar? It does sound familiar. I know Tiger's read a couple of different books that have that kind of MMO or like D&D theme to them. There's this one where a person, it's basically an isekai guy from, you know, our world, our universe, gets transported to basically like a fantasy MMO, but it's a different reality where you, as a person existing in reality, can track your stats and level things up, and like you can see a whole UI just of who you are. And that's just how the world works. That one was neat to listen to. Sword Art Online got fucked up at the start. Oh, really? How much water have I got left? Could use some more, I guess, since I'm stuck here. Game forced me to use my one and only lump of coal. I haven't seen a single second, but I know vaguely what Sword Art Online is. A lot of people don't, yeah. All his knowledge and stats from the game carried over, but his NPCs are acting differently when they're alive. Ooh. 30-60 minutes of reading. I can never, like, maybe that's why I don't read more often. I can never pace myself like that. Because if I'm into it, I'm gonna sit and until my eyes are beyond the point of me keeping them open, I will keep reading it. Oh, like I meant to say something on stream, but I don't remember if I did now. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. What the fuck? Like, we were just talking about that in here, and I don't know if it's because there's a movie coming out, or if they announced the movie coming out, like, immediately after we talked about it, but, like, I'm stoked for that. That was such a good book.